I feel like it's been a while since the last time all of us were together like this. What's the matter with everybody? Something seems off. Okay, I'll report first. No contact from the artificial satellite as usual. You're reporting? Yes, I assume any contact would come through to the war room, so I had Darmy stationed here for the last few days. Oh, I didn't know that. But there's no news from the masterminds. I bet they abandoned us because we never started killing each other. We want to hear from the people in the complex, not the mastermind. That doesn't change the fact that we've been abandoned. That's not true. There's no way they abandoned us. I told you, everyone is... Give it a rest, Nozomi. I don't want to hear from you. Huh? Kurara, what's the matter? Hold on, may I speak briefly first? Eito raises a voice to cut through the chatter. I've had a realization. I brought you all here to tell you about it. A realization? I've been thinking about non-stop for the past few days. And what's in the defense room about why the complex was evacuated and why they haven't contacted us since. And in doing so, I became aware of a terrifying possibility. A terrifying possibility? Looks like Eito's got something to say. Are you gonna listen to Eito? I've never been under the belief that I have any right to speak, so you don't need to worry about me. Should we listen to Eito? Okay, you got nothing to say. What's the matter with Kurara? Something's not right?
Yeah.
How did you guys' case go, huh? Let's hear what Eito has to say. These second to last Defense Academy people are, they don't have much to say. The vibe is nice and gloomy now. What do you mean by a terrifying possibility? According to what we were told in the beginning, what's being held inside of the defense room is something to save humanity from world death, right? Indeed, that is what Nigo told us. But the Supreme Commander of the Invaders called it a weapon of despair that will destroy everything. Which one could it be? Maybe it's both. Both? The thing inside of the defense room represents hope for humanity and despair for the invaders. Could it be that it's a deadly weapon with the power to wipe out all the invaders on Earth? Wipe them all out? Humanity intends to annihilate the invaders with that weapon to stop world death. World death will stop if we eliminate the invaders? At the very least, I think that's what humanity believes to be true. Although, I don't know why they think so. But wiping out all of the invaders would mean, naturally, all other life on the planet will be consumed as collateral damage. That's why humanity is taking shelter on the artificial satellite. What? It's true that would prevent humanity from dying out, but we're still here on Earth. Don't tell me they intend to sacrifice us too. Exactly. I think humanity is trying to wipe out all of the invaders, even if that means we get wiped out as well. What? We're gonna get wiped out as well? That can't be. Enough! You can just shut up already. Huh? But that does indeed track with what the enemy Supreme Commander said. That even if we win this fight, we will die in the end. Exactly, it fits perfectly. I don't know what kind of weapon is in that room, but it probably needs time to activate. 100 days to be exact. The plan would go to waste if the invaders attacked during that time, so it would require someone to protect it. We were the ones chosen for that purpose. You're saying we've been risking everything to defend a weapon that's going to kill us in the end? That was probably the plan from the start. This mission is predicted on our deaths. We were destined to die on day 100 from the very start? Quit screwing around! This crap is deranged! Why do we have to die? We're not invaders! We're humans, just like the people on the satellite. What about the promise that we'd go home after 100 days? Was that just a lie to make us fight? Yes, humanity has been lying to us all this time. A lie? That promise was a lie to make us fight? It's horrific, isn't it? We fought all this time believing we'd get to go home one day. Did everyone on the satellite agree to this? Mom, Dad, even Grandpa? That seems unfathomable to me. I think perhaps only the higher-ups know about this. As for the other residents of the Tokyo residential complex, they may think we're already dead. Already dead? They'd likely try to contact us if they knew we were alive, especially our loved ones. That's true, if Kara knew about such an inhumane operation, she wouldn't let it slide. So that's why no one has reached out. That must be why I haven't heard anything from Leo, too. Leo wouldn't have been able to contact you. He's a freaking dog. Even if he wanted to, how is a dog going to contact you? That's why we weren't allowed to contact our families to stop information about this mission leaking out. Then we really are... Wait a minute, this is all speculation. There's no way it could be true. It's obviously the truth. Do you have any other explanation? We've been trying to think of reasons this whole time, and we still don't know a thing. This is some grade A rotten luck. I don't want to die in a place like this. Me either. Fighting to live is one thing, but I cannot fight to die. Can't we do something? Is there really no way for us to survive? Actually, there is a way.
We surrender.
Huh?
Yeah!
You mean we accept the enemy's proposal? Maybe it's time to end the fighting, just like the Supreme Commander said. There's no point in continuing a fruitless war. Not while we know we're doomed to die no matter how hard we try. Is it really okay for us to back down? No, we can't do that. But we don't have any other real choice, and I can't take it anymore. I can't keep fighting when I know it will cost me my friends. Eito. It's not like it really matters what happens to Earth. Humanity can live just fine on the artificial satellite, right? So as long as everyone can keep living there, it's not so bad if we give up on this planet. It might not be such a drastic change for the complex to simply go from an underground shelter to an orbiting satellite. Perhaps living up there is actually surprisingly pleasant. I hate the surface anyway, it's too bright. A dim, gloomy room is better for me. What the hell, dude? That's right, what's the point in us sacrificing ourselves? If we're gonna get snuffed when we win, I guess it'd be better to lose and live. It's all over if I die. I won't be able to kill any important targets. I believe we must live, too. There's no need to consider self-sacrifice. I want all of you to live, no matter what, because you all really matter to me. If it comes down to life or death, then I don't want to die either. I fought all this time in order to protect Kara back at the residential complex, but if I die here, I can't go back to her. As long as I get to see her again, I don't need it to be on Earth. Anywhere will do, really.
Everyone, we can't back down now.
Nozomi spoke with a strained voice, as if struggling to resist that gloomy atmosphere. All this is just speculation, right? We're just imagining that there's that kind of weapon here. There's no guarantee that we're going to die. The people of the complex wouldn't do something like that. I believe in humanity, and I know humanity believes in us too.
So don't give in to this uneasiness. Don't give in to despair.
I'm scared of the attack the Supreme Commander's planned too. But if we back down now, everything we sacrifice will be for nothing. So what do you say we all work together and defend this school? Let's keep fighting to protect mankind. I might have known. You're going to make us fight no matter what. I always knew that was your role in all this. My role? In that case, I'm not backing down either, for the sake of protecting my friends. Eito, what's wrong? What do you mean? What's this about Nozomi's role? I wanted to think it was all a lie, but now it seems like it has to be the truth. Nozomi, you've been lying to us, haven't you? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? I'd never do that. We already know the truth about you? What's going on? You're connected to the Kamakura General Hospital? You're one of the people responsible for making us fight here. How? Nozomi is clearly surprised that they all knew. I wanted to know how they found out too. It's a shock. I never imagined Nozomi would be from the same hospital I dreamed about. You've been trying to fool us, haven't you, to make us fight here? No, Don't bother with your excuses. We were forced to undergo surgery at Kamakura, right? For the source of our human amina, that crypto globe and stuff? How do they all know this crap? This stinks. I can't believe they messed around with my body and transfused this freaky power into me. And isn't it like way crazy that they never knew when we might start to experience rejection symptoms? In order to observe us as their watchdog, somebody blended in with the rest of us. In other words, Nozomi, it was you. And the one who performed the transfusion on us was your mother, too. Unbelievable. You're one of them, aren't you, Nozomi? That's why you're trying to make us fight. Wait, I'm not some watchdog, and my mom... I told you, we're not interested in your excuses. How dare you lie to us like this? Karara. Lady Nozomi, why did you deceive us? I trusted you. Wait, something's not right here. Some of your information is wrong. I never heard anything about Nozomi's mother performing transfusion on us, about her being assigned to observe us. That's right, there's something off about this whole thing. All this was information Nozomi divulged to me alone, so why does everybody else know about it now? Did you say something, Takumi? Did you tell them? Huh? No, it wasn't me. I didn't tell anyone about it. It was supposed to be a secret between you and me. Oh, you were keeping secrets, were you? It's not very nice to keep secrets from friends. But So Takumi's the reason we know all this. He must have spilled the beans to everyone. I never spilled any beans! I didn't really! You have to believe me! What the heck is happening here? That whole conversation. I want you to keep everything I'm about to tell you a secret from the others. At least until we make it to day 100. That's fine. That's why you wanted to meet in my room, right? It's just the two of us here. We won't have to worry about anyone else overhearing. It happened when we were alone in my room. There's no way anybody could have known about it. If it got out to anyone, I really would be the only one to blame. Everybody, who told you about this? How did you find out? It's circulated around from a few people? A few people? But it must have started with you, Mrs. Sumino. It was originally a private conversation between you and Miss Kirifuji, right? I never told anybody.
I trusted you.
I really don't know anything about...
Everyone, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you.
My attempts to explain myself were drowned out by Nozomi's words to everyone. It's true I was affiliated with Kamakura General Hospital and my mom did work there. But I wasn't put here as a watchdog. My mom wasn't the one who performed the transfusions on you. That's all wrong. I'm not trying to fool anybody. Please just trust me on this one thing. How could anybody trust you? It's too late now. You know I despise liars and people who hide things from me, especially anybody who uses those tactics to get close to people. I find it truly embarrassing from the bottom of my heart that I was ever foolish enough to be taken in by your act. I thought we were friends. I wish I didn't have to bring this up. I hate seeing us divided. And I'm sure you had your reasons, Zomi. Who cares about her freaking reasons? She still lied to us. I don't hate you, Lady Nozomi, but this is beyond the pale. Everyone, leave Nozomi be. We have more important things to deal with. What really matters is what lies ahead. We need to decide what we should do next. You mean whether or not we're going to accept the enemy's proposal, right? We do need to make up our minds soon.
Yeah!
For a decision of this magnitude, the only way to be fair is majority rule. As for your commanding officer, I'll lead the vote. You're not our commanding officer, though. Alright, who's in favor of continuing to fight here? With all my thoughts jumbled up, I couldn't get myself to move fast enough. In the end, Nozomi was the only one to put her hand up. Just a liar, huh? Could have guessed that. Then on the other side, who is in favor of getting out of here? Everybody raised their hands, excluding Nozomi and myself. Takumi, what about you? I don't want to die either. I want to find a way to live. But something about the situation is all wrong. Why does everyone know something they shouldn't possibly know, and the truth has been twisted? Just what is going on here? Takumi, are you abstaining? He's been seduced by Nozomi. She got close to him from the very start with that intention. Well, that was an easy decision in that case. It's safe to conclude that we'll be accepting the Supreme Commander's proposal and hightailing it out of here, yes? Please, let's rethink this one more time. Something isn't right here. I don't mind if you call me a liar, but you can't believe what the enemy is saying. They're trying to trick you. Give it a rest, Nozomi. We're not trying to fight no matter how much you resist. I don't want to die a hero's death or whatever. I just want to survive and go back home. Nozomi, making us fight might be your duty, so maybe you yourself can't deny the order. But we've already made our decision. How about you give this up? I'm not like that. Suddenly, Nozomi let out a pained whimper and collapsed with a thud. Nozomi, what is it? Leave her alone, it's just another act. Of course it isn't! I rushed over to Nozomi and peered into her face. I'd seen these symptoms before, but it couldn't be. Was it rejection again? Why? Why now? I thought I was better. Come to think of it, she hasn't been looking so good the last few days. Were her rejection symptoms coming back this whole time? Nozomi, are you okay? I gently offered my hand to Nozomi as she was slumped on her knees, but... she ignored my hand, getting her up on her own with a wobble. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great. I'll just be off to my room. With unsteady steps, she left the war room. Are those the rejection symptoms we heard so much about? Nozomi's gonna be okay, right? This isn't time to be worrying about her. We could end up like that any moment now. And she could just be faking it, right? Since she failed to persuade us, she's trying to get sympathy. She wouldn't do that. You guys have it all wrong. Hey. And she's not some watchdog either. Everything you guys said is different from what she told me. How did you guys find out anyway? What do you mean it was circulating around a few people? What people? Eito, who told you about it? I heard it from Shuma? From Shuma? I heard from Darome. I first heard from Tsubasa. I heard from Takamaru, but it was going around before then too. I guess I heard from Gaku. I don't really remember though. Kaku and I heard it from Miss Magadori. I heard from Kurara. I heard from Yugamu. Who are you guys hearing it from? It was obviously you, Tackers. You let it slip and it spread from there, right? I told you, I never told anyone. But who else is there? Who else would know about a private conversation in your room? That's why I'm telling you, something's off. Who cares? I've heard enough about that vile girl to last a lifetime. Either way, I intend to survive this war. I couldn't bear dying in such an inexplicable, unreasonable place as this. Yeah, screw fighting for a mission that requires us to die. We're going to the artificial satellite with everyone else. Everyone has the right to live. We're humans too. Well, besides me, I'm just a bottom feeder. Takumi, you don't have to worry. Nozomi is coming with us. We wouldn't just leave her behind. I'm sure if we go to the satellite, her symptoms could be cured. And we're not going to leave her to take all the blame for all this alone. We'll meet with the people who came up with this plan on the satellite and question them about why they decided on such a cruel scheme. The people who came up with it. Hey, that big supreme monster is going to keep its promise, right? We'll just have to trust that it will. Carrying on this war will just lead to death on both sides after all. Ironic, isn't it? In the end, the only person we can bring ourselves to trust is the enemy we've been fighting all this time. That's how peace works. You lay out your hostilities on the table and decide to believe in one another. I don't really remember how I got back to my room after that. By the time I realized where I was already lying in bed. That discussion was a secret between me and Nozomi, so how did everyone find out? It doesn't add up. And even if we came to our conclusions together, is it really the right decision? And are we really okay with abandoning the fight at the school and running away after spending over 90 days defending this place? Either way, the decision's been made. That was the consensus. I guess that's all there is to it.